Hey Porters, Mr. Conway here, Media Specialist over at the Central Campus, and today I'm just going to show you a quick tutorial on how to do citations in Google Docs. So hopefully this should help make your citation life a little easier when you're doing a research paper or project. Google Docs has a tool specifically for citations where it will search Google for your ISBN or a URL. So if you go to Tools right up here in your Google Doc and scroll down to Citations, click on that, and then this is the menu that you're going to use to add your sources. So as you're doing your research project, you can add your sources in here along the way, and it will keep them for you. So when you're ready to do your reference page or your works cited page, you can really easily do that. And it formats everything for you too. So it's pretty simple. So let's do a couple of things here, right? So let's just say I'm doing a research project, a paper, or maybe I need to create a works cited for slides. You can create them in here and then copy and paste them into your slides. So I'm just gonna pick the Scarlet Letter as a topic, and so let's say I'm doing a research paper on the Scarlet Letter. The first source that I'm probably gonna be using is the book itself. So I'm gonna add a citation source. You wanna pay attention here where your style is listed. If this is for English, then you should you'll be using MLA. APA is pretty much for anything else. So let's just say this is an English paper. We're using MLA. So I'm going to add a citation source. It is a book. So that's good. And then access by print. I actually have the book, right? So now I just need to put in the ISBN. And this is, my copy is 979-8477-822-119. And then I'm going to search for that ISBN. Okay, the published year is missing, but everything else looks good. So I'm going to continue. And then I can put in the published year if I need to. Let's see, I'm going to add citation source. Oh yeah, so published year I need to enter manually. This is a version that was printed in 2023. So I'm just going to put that in here. Add citation source. And here it is. So now when I'm taking like a quote from the book itself, let's just say it's, sorry, here we go. Quote, Hester walked. This is not from the book. Nathaniel Hawthorne's a much better writer than me, but walked through the woods quietly. Okay, that's my quote that I'm taking from the text. One very convenient thing is you need in-text citations, right? So right after your quote or your paraphrase, you need a parenthetical citation. So Google will actually do it for you and format it for you. If you just hit cite, it pops it right in there, and then all we need to do is put the page number in here. So let's say it's on page 7. Great. So that's done, that's taken care of. Now, anytime I'm quoting the book, I can just go right to the citation, hit cite, and it will put my parenthetical in there. The next thing we might need is, say, a different source, a source outside of the text itself, maybe a website. So I have one pulled up here. Let's say it's about Hawthorne. And I want to use this line right here, right? I'm going to quote this in my paper. I can just copy and paste that right in here and get rid of that period, quote. Okay, so now I need to add this citation source. All I need to do is copy the URL and paste it when I hit add citation source over here in Google Docs. I'm going to change the source type to website and then paste the URL. And it finds the information for me. I hit continue, add citation source. Okay, so here it is. So I need to cite that, period. Okay, so there's a website and a book. And the last thing I want to talk about with this is if you're using an internet database, like a library database that we have, it's not going to find the URL through Google because these are behind a paywall. You have access to them for free. So what you'll need to do when you're doing your works cited is to simply copy and paste the citation from the database into your works cited. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's say I want to use Britannica High School, and I have this article on Nathaniel Hawthorne. I'm going to use this, so I'm going to use this quote right here. I'm going to copy and paste that into my paper. Okay. Now, since I have this quote from an internet database and I don't have it in my citation source list, I'm going to need to do it manually when I enter my works cited. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. Works cited is always on a separate page, right? So we need to make sure that we create a new page, and then we're going to insert works cited here. So let's say I'm done with my sources, insert works cited. Conveniently, it formats your sources for you right here. So now what I need to do is grab this citation, which you can find right here in this little checkbox that says cite, and then make sure you have MLA selected. Then copy it and paste it into your works cited. Okay, great. So there's my citation. Now we just need to make sure that it is in alphabetical order. It appears to be. So HHN, good. We're all set with our works cited page now. If it wasn't, you would just put it in the right spot. Your works cited is always listed alphabetically. So those are the basics with the Google citation tool. If you have any questions, you need help with your citations, formatting, anything at all, feel free to come into the port either at East or Central, and we'll help you get your citations in order. All right, thanks so much. We'll see you in the next video.